In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the steps to take to request e-sign and to request documents from a borrower in Path. Okay, let's go ahead and open up Path and log in. Go into a file. Let's go into the doc storage. And let's go down to Add from Library and select a print group. We'll use this disclosure package print group and add this to the loan. Now what we'll do is we will select these documents and give them a package name. Let's call this our disclosure package. So now we can easily toggle between all the documents in the file or just the disclosure package documents. So now that we've created the disclosure package, let's go ahead and select these documents and click this e-sign button to send these off for e-sign. We'll go in here and put in a due date. We'll say we need this back by Thursday, and then we'll give this a package name of disclosure package and hit send. So now the borrower is going to get an email and a text message alerting them that they have documents to e-sign. And what's really nice about this is that Path will send up to 15 reminders, both email and text, to stay in front of the borrower and keep reminding them that they have documents they need to e-sign. Once the borrower completes that e-signature, those documents will automatically upload back into Path, and the LO and processor will get notifications alerting them the document e-sign requests have been received. So it's all automated, removes a lot of manual steps that you'd have to do otherwise. Okay, so now before we log into the borrower portal, so you can see what it looks like for the borrower to e-sign the documents, let's also request some documents. So in this use case, I'm the LO, and I want to ask for some documents from the borrower. So the way that I do that is by using a document template. So I'm going to go over here, select the document template. I'm going to select this borrower docs conventional 30-year fixed. And I'm going to hit add placeholders. So when I do that, Path will then say, okay, based on that template, these are the documents that you need to go collect. So then what I can do is select those documents and then give them a name. So let's call this our borrower docs, and we'll go ahead and hit save. So now we can toggle between all the documents in the file, just the disclosure package, or just the borrower docs. And so now to request those documents, what we're going to do is go back to all documents, and we're going to hit request. Now, Path knows that we need the driver's license, tax return, pay stub, and W-2, so it's already got them selected. So we can just go down here and click send. So now, just like the e-signature request, Path is going to email and text the borrower, alerting them that documents have been requested. Please click this link. When the borrower clicks the link in the text message or the email, it'll take them into their borrower portal where they then can upload those documents. And let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and pretend I'm the borrower, and I'm going to log into my borrower portal here. And let's see, we're in file 53123. So let's make sure we've got the right file here. And we do. And we've got 5 documents here. Well, actually, we've got 1 document package to e-sign and then 5 documents requested. So let's go into the e-sign package first. We'll click the sign button. Now, the first thing it'll do is have the borrower authenticate themselves. So they go in here and put in their date of birth, the last 4 of their social. Then it will have them read and accept this e-sign disclosure and consent form. So they scroll through that and hit accept. Now it takes them into the e-sign package. So they can go in here and start e-signing these documents. Very easy, very user-friendly. In fact, if they don't see where to e-sign, the borrower can click next, and it'll take them automatically to the next spot that they need to e-sign. At any time, the borrower could close out of this window and walk away, and then just go back and log into their portal when they're ready and pick right back up where they left off in this e-signature package. All right. Keep e-signing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Got our intent to proceed. And then our LE is the last one in this package. So we'll scroll through the LE, click e-sign. And now the borrower is going to see this message that the sign has been complete. The borrower will get an automatic email alerting them that the e-sign has been received. Thank you for sending. And then the LO and processor will both receive email notifications alerting them that the e-sign package has been received. So let's say I'm the LO, I just got that email, and I'm like, great, e-sign's been sent back to me. Let me go into the loan file and take a look at it. So when I go back into the file, there it is, signature received. There's all the documents. If I click into a document, just so you can see what it looks like, the e-signature is a stamp like that. And then every document has an audit trail. So that way you can see when the document was added to Path, when the request was sent out, when the borrower e-signed it and sent it back to you. It's all tracked right there for loan visibility. Okay, so now we still have 4 documents out pending that we've requested from the borrower. So I'm going to pretend I'm the borrower, go back into the portal, hit refresh. So now you'll notice that that e-sign package has moved under the completed tab. So the borrower knows I've got that, I'm good to go, that's done. But under to do, there's the 4 documents that we've requested. So we'll go in here and click upload. And then we'll go into W2 and hit upload. Now, what's nice about this is that if the borrower is on a device that has a camera, like their phone or their tablet, when the borrower clicks upload and browse, it will ask them, would you like to use the camera on your device? So they could literally just take a picture of the document with their phone and upload that directly to Path. But I'm on a desktop here, so it's having me do it the old school way. Additionally, if the borrower doesn't have the document, then they can go ahead and click upload, check this little box, I do not have the document, and then write a note back to you like, hey, I don't have this. Is there something else I could send? And then that way that document request doesn't just sit out there in their portal and you're wondering why they haven't sent it back. The borrower can send that request back to you, alerting you that, hey, I don't have this document. But in this case, let's say we do have the tax return as well. So we'll go in here and select that. And then we'll do the driver's license. And I purposely did 4 documents so you could see how fast this is. I mean, just from an ease of use perspective, it couldn't be easier. And for just a speed purpose, it couldn't be faster. You know, just super easy, super quick. And then as soon as the documents show uploaded, they're in Path. So like the LO gets an email alerting them that the documents have been received, and boom, they're already here. Now, they still show pending, and the reason is because when you receive the documents, you've got to go into the pending screen, and actually with a human eye, a human's got to look at the documents and accept them. So we can say like, okay, here's the driver's license that was uploaded. Let me go ahead and accept that. But maybe the W-2, maybe they cut off a corner when they took a picture of it with their phone. So in that scenario, you could select that document, hit reject and resend, and then write a note to them, hey, you cut off a corner, please retake this picture and ensure all 4 corners are captured. But for time purposes, I'm just going to say that this is the correct W-2. I'm going to accept that. I'll accept the pay stub. And let's go ahead and accept the tax return. So now nothing is pending. And when I go back to the doc storage, all 4 documents show that they've been received. The documents are all name, date, and timestamp. So document received, they came in from Zip, which is our borrower portal, and we know exactly when they came in. So for excellent loan visibility. All right, well, that concludes this video. I really appreciate your time watching. Path is absolutely amazing. Your team will love it. Thanks for watching.